83. Here in a 1983 replay. Taking a look at the winning team from last night, the Toronto Blue Jays. You can see right now that it was just at-bats and the average and everything here. Upshaw, Griffin. Bonnell last night was 0 for 4, 2 for 4, Cliff Johnson. They won, and they will move on. Buck Martinez very big. Garth Yorg. Lloyd Mosby. So the Toronto Blue Jays last night won 6-1 at New York. They won 6-1, and it was pretty solid. You can see right here, settings real quick. Let me go presentation. And it is a hybrid. There we go. There we go. This is it. It's what it is. But we take a look, and it is the hybrid. That's pretty good. So last night, we saw Toronto beat New York. There it is. And Toronto's going to go to Comiskey and play the Chicago White Sox. And it's going to be a new Comiskey because we don't have the vintage stadiums in this. Detroit is going to play Baltimore, and it's going to be at Camden Yards. But that's going to be big. These are going to be 7-game series. Atlanta will play at Philadelphia. We'll see if we can get a cookie cutter there for Philadelphia. The winner of this game will play the 83 LA Dodgers, the Pittsburgh Pirates, and the Montreal Expos. It says Washington, but it actually is Montreal. As you can see, a 6-1 game. Viewing today's game, that was the 6-1. That was last night. 2 in the second, 2 in the fourth, and that was it for the scoring. That was it. So now we're going to go to Pittsburgh and Montreal. Very, very big, Pittsburgh and Montreal. The Pirates' Jose De Leon versus Steve Rogers. So it should be good. The Pittsburgh Pirates. And we're going to run their uniform. Why in the world can I not select the Montreal Expos? Let me just take a look real quick. Settings. Because we did last night the Toronto Blue Jays. Management, lockables, game control, settings. I think I know why. Here. There we go. You have to do that. So now what's going to happen is this. Classic stadiums, I mean, you take a look. Again, you look at these. Oh, these are pretty new. Like Minnesota, Citi Field. There's no... Like the Toronto Blue Jays, they're going to have to play at the Rogers Center instead of Exposition Park. The Baltimore Orioles are here. But the closest, we're going to go to the closest one. Shibe, Crosley, Forbes Field, Sportsman, Polo, Griffith Stadium, no. Yankee, no. Shea Stadium is in here, but the Mets aren't in here. Old Miami, old Atlanta, and old Texas. But no way there. And we're going to go to here. It's the closest thing we have to old Montreal. So let's go here for the Pirates. All right, now we're going to the regular game. You have Johnny Ray, Lee Mazzilli, Bill Madlock, Tony Pena, Mike Easler, Dave Parker, Jason Thompson, Richie Hebner, and Dale Berra. You then have Al Oliver for the Expos, Warren Cromartie, Tim Raines, Andre Dawson, Tim Wallach, Gary Carter, Brian Little, Chris Spear, and Doug Flynn. Here for Montreal, the National League Wildcard game. It is the Pittsburgh Pirates of 1983 versus the Washington Nationals of 1983. The winner faces Los Angeles in the NLDS. Well, welcome everybody here, Montreal, to the Montreal Expos as they will take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Well, you have the Pirates. You just gotta not worry about anything. Really, that's a comparison of both franchises, but not to 1983. That's to today. As the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Montreal Expos, De Leon will come in. The winner here will play Los Angeles in Dodger Stadium. And we're about ready to go here in the postseason. And let's go. Right now, here's Steve Rogers. This is a one-game in, one-game-out postseason when you come to the wild card game. And first up is going to be Johnny Ray. So Rogers against Johnny Ray, we're ready to go. And we're going to be underway. And the throw, it's going to be inside, ball one. So the Pirates want to get the early magic the Blue Jays did. That's going to be to right field. And one out. Now they want that magic. Lee Mazzilli. Mazzilli is against Rogers. And that's going to be a ball outside. One out. One game for the National League wild card. That'll be fouled away, 1-1. Lee Mazzilli. Pitch, and that's going to be to left field, and it'll hit the ground, a base hit. Mazzilli will be on first. Watch Mazzilli in that ball. That was a 91-mile-an-hour four-speed fastball. And Mazzilli goes opposite field with it. And here's Bill Madlock. Madlock. And that's going to be a ball up high. So one on with one out. For Montreal, they went in. That's going to be back. He's safe. So Madlock. See, it's real tense. They throw back to first again. Al Oliver used to be a Pirate. In fact, he was a Pirate in 1972, and that's going to be a strike. 1-1 with an out. Mazzilli at first. It's going to be ball 2, 2-1. Steve Rogers. Madlock to center field. Underneath, and it's going to be 2 outs. And here's Tony Pena. Can both fifth seed teams win? Statistically, it goes against the Pirates. Tony Pena now. That'll be away, ball 1. Pena hitting cleanup for the Pirates. The 1-0 with 1 on. That's going to be a strike to go to second. He's safe. So 1-1 and a man. Mazzilli is on second here in the wild card. 1-1. The pitch. And that'll be inside, 2-1. So big. The 2-1. High in left field. Deep. And this will hit the wall. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh. It is 1-0. They throw to second. He's safe. And Tony Pena has put one up on the board for the Pirates. And the Pirates to left field, and that was huge. Against the wall. So big here in the wild card. And Steve Rogers did not want this with 2 outs. Pena's on second, and it'll be a swing and a miss here, 1 strike. Chuck Tanner. The Pirates haven't even pitched yet. It's 1-0, 6-1 yesterday. The Blue Jays beat the Cubs, and that's a base hit. Blue Jays beat the Yankees yesterday. That's going to be 1. They go to second. It's going to be a double. If he had speed, he might have made a triple. It's 2-0 Pirates. So big. And that is so big, that double there. And the Pirates start out 2-0. And there's always been 2 outs here. Here's Dave Parker. Dave, before again, he goes to Oakland, and that's going to be low ball 1. Parker, this will be his first at-bat of the playoffs. You can see this. On second base, the 1-0 with 2 outs. Rogers 17th. Inside, it'll be 1-1. Oh, this is huge. Too early for the Pirates. And that'll be a hard shot. Third to first, and they make it. They get it to Oliver, but at the end of 1, the Pirates have 2, and the Expos will come to bat. Well, here comes Jose De Leon. He's 6'3", 210. He's age 22. And the Pirates here will go, and here is Al Oliver. And De Leon now will start off inside ball 1. Montreal doesn't need 100 of them. They don't need 100 runs an inning. They just get 1 here, 1 there. It's early on. Good thing if you're a Montreal fan, you got the whole rest of the game to come back. Now Oliver leads off, and that'll be 2-1. Jose De Leon pitching, and that's going to be a base hit to left field. And will they go to second? No, it's just going to be a single. And that's big for Al Oliver against his former team. And here's Warren Cromartie. And the pitch to Warren, and that'll be fouled off, 0-1. The question is, can Montreal come back early? And did he go? They say he did. And I'm not sure the fans realize that. The 0-2. Low 1-2. The De Leon with the runner on first. Remember yesterday we had a lot of runners. It'll be low 2-2. A lot of base runners yesterday, even though the game was only 6-1. The winner here in the National League takes on Los Angeles. And it'll be 3-2. Tim Raines is on deck. The 3-2, De Leon's 10th pitch. Ball four, and he walks Cromartie, and it'll be 2-1. So the Pirates had 2 up there. And now here's Tim Raines. Tim Raines will come up against Jose De Leon. Oh, that's big, and it's a base hit. It goes to the outfield. Are they going to go home? No, they won't, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. And Montreal has had trouble. There's trouble now for the Pirates. And there is trouble now. Here's Andre Dawson. And that's going to be outside, ball 1. The Hawk. The fans are loving this. The best case scenario for the Pirates is you get them to fly out 2-1. That's going to be a strike, 1-1. You know the Hawk, Andre Dawson, is going to try and hit it deep. Bottom of the first. Bases loaded, it's chopped up there. They're going to throw home, get one. They throw to first, they get both, and oh my goodness, a double play. A huge double play. Oh my. So here we go. It'll be 2 outs. Here's Tim Wallach. Wallach will foul it back. Acquired free agency. And that's going to be a strike. Wallach again. Inside, 1-2. If he gets a base hit, he can tie this game up. But right now, it's 2-0. The 1-2. Ball, and it's 2-2. 18 pitches in the inning. Going for number 19. Struck him out. And he's just going to throw to first, and they get him. The end of 1 inning. The score, the Pirates 2, Washington 0. Thompson, Hebner, and Berra. And here's Jason Thompson. And here's Here's Jason Thompson here as he'll start off against Steve Rogers. And that's going to be outside, ball one. Jason Thompson, 123 home runs. As we go in the second, that'll be a strike. And that'll be 1-1. Early on. Very early here. Pitch is swing and a miss here, 1-2. So Rogers trying to settle down, a swing and a miss, and that's 3 outs. And down go the Pirates, that's number 1. Watch Thompson, he goes for the low stop. Now here's Richie Hebner. Hebner, a longtime Pirate, hitting 8th here. Hebner played in '72. He must have played 12, 13 years with the Pirates. He'll be away, 1-1. So the pitch at 1-1 with 1 out. High and 2-1. The 2-1. That'll be hard hit foul. It'll be 2-2. 2-2 here in the second with 1 out. And straight up the middle and a base hit. So Richie Hebner's on first. So there's Richie, and it goes straight up the middle. So big there. And now Rogers in has an annoyance at first. Here's Dale Berra. Berra will foul that off. The 0-1 to Berra with 1 out. Low 1-1. Steve Rogers, he knows he needs to get these early outs. He can't let the Pirates have 2 more. And that's going to be a strike, 1-2 to Berra. 1-2. And fouled that one off. Dale Berra. From Steve Rogers, the 1-2. Ball 2 inside. 2-2. Little looper and a base hit. Hebner will stop at second, and it's 2 on with 1 out. So big. Look at that, it gets around him. It almost hit him. Now here's Johnny Ray, who's 0 for 1. Johnny Ray for the Pirates, 2-0. 2 on, 1 out. It's going to be low ball 1. 0 for 1 for Johnny Ray. Hard shot. This might be around the horn. 5, 4, 3, and they get him, and they end the inning. They end the threat. The score, the Pirates 2, Washington 0. We go to the bottom of the second. Here is Gary Carter. And Gary Carter now. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. So bottom of the second, Jose De Leon. 2 quick ones to Gary Carter. De Leon. And it's going to be a ball, 1-2. It struck him out, and that's going to be One out. His second strikeout of the day is De Leon. And he strikes out Gary. Now here comes Brian Little batting seventh for Jose De Leon, and that's a strike. Bottom of the second inning. That's going to be a shot to left field and caught. 2 outs. Good catch in left field. That was big. And the DH, Chris Spire. And De Leon now. That's going to be a strike outside. Spire claimed off waivers. Of course, that's not really how it happened. It'll be 1-1 in the 1983 replay. 1-1, it'll be knocked away, and it'll be now 1-2. With 2 outs, the Pirates mowing down this portion of the inning. A 1-2, it'll be low 2-2. De Leon now trying to get 3 outs, and he does. He gets 3 outs, a strikeout there. And the Pirates have gone down, have got the Montreal Expos down 1, 2, and 3. We go to the third. It's the Pirates 2 and the Expos nothing. Third inning, Lee Mazzelli had a single. He scored a run. Rogers back in. The Pirates had 2 in the first. That's the only scoring today. And they're going to call a strike low. So Lee Mazzelli 1 for 1. Did he go? Yes, he did. They call it that he did. And Mazzelli is now down 0-2. And he's going to waste it low. I don't know. Rogers might want to go straight at Mazzelli. Fouled it off, and it'll hit the ground. The Pirates 2, the Expos nothing. Down low, it'll be 2-2. And that'll be fouled off again. Two balls and 2 strikes. Lee Mazzelli, and that'll be to left. Mazzelli staying alive. There's nobody out. Down low, it'll be. They give it to him. It's a foot race, and he wins it. The Expos win that foot race. It'll be 1 out. Mazzelli, who got on, who actually stole a base. And here's Bill Madlock. Madlock is 1 out. He's 0 for 1 today. Madlock to left field. And it is back. It is back. And it is over his head. It's a double. It is a double for Bill Madlock. And it goes into the stands. Here's Tony Pena. It'll be low ball 1. It's tough. 1 out, a man on second. Remember, Pena had a big base hit last time. They'll throw to first. They get the out. 2 outs. They get it to Flynn. And Flynn to first. Here's Mike Easler at a double and an RBI. The last time he was up, he's looking for 2 RBI here to make it 3-0. And that's going to be fouled away. 0-1. The 0-1 to Easler. Outside 1-1. The Pirates looking to go ahead 3-0. They know that would be big. Double play last time. Not this guy, but the Pirates. It was terrible. It was around the horn. Killed that inning. That's if you're a Pirate fan. 2-0 here, the 1-2. And fouls it off. Mike Easler still 1 for 1 today. Rogers already up to 51 pitches. This is number 51 and a strikeout there, and that ends the inning. Middle of the third, it's the Pirates 2 and Washington. Pirates 2, sorry, and the Expos nothing. And here's Doug Flynn. Second baseman is Doug Flynn. Here's Jose De Leon, and it's going to be a strike. It'll be a little 1-1. One and one, it'll be 2-1. So Jose De Leon gets it for a strike here. Jose De Leon wants to get the early out of the inning, and he does there. He strikes out Flynn. And Flynn is upset, and De Leon. His fourth strikeout. Here's Al Oliver, former Pirate, former Philly. And Oliver now 1 for 1. He singled in the first inning. They need base runners. Home teams have not been great. The Yankees lost 6-1 at Yankee Stadium. A ball inside. 2-0. The pitch high, and this is to left field at base hit here. And that is big. You can see how Oliver, a great hitter. The only Philly in history to wear number 0. So really quickly setting presentation. Oh, let's go camera. Oh, wow. Broadcast. So here we go, and this is going to be Warren Cromartie, 1 on, and 1 out. It'll be 1-0. Cromartie 0 for 1 today. De Leon, bottom of the third. It'll be fouled off, 1-1. You know, Warren Cromartie trying to get the Expos here. The pitch, it's going to be high, 2-1. You wonder about the team here that wins. How they're going to deal with the Dodgers. There's a strike there. The 2-2 with 1 out. Struck him out, and there's 2 outs. My goodness, you get down and you get down and you really get down. Look at this, like it's 2-0 and it's only 2 runs. But it seems like it's a mile, and here's Tim Raines. And that's going to be ball 1 now. Timmy Raines trying to get a base hit, keep this going. He's 1 for 1 today, and he fouls it off. One and one with 2 outs to Raines. That'll be a little bit short to second, and that's going to be the 3rd out. The score, the Pirates 2 and the Expos nothing. Here, and we go to the 4th of the wild card game. So here's Dave Parker against Steve Rogers. Parker, and that's going to be short the first, and they get him out, 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 4th. And here's Jason Thompson, who struck out in the 2nd. Steve Rogers has gone 52 pitches. It's quite a lot here in not even 4 innings and 3 innings. They wanted less than that. That's about 20 pitches an inning. Little looper, it's going to be short to first, 2 outs. And a good play there, and a little bit upset. Here's Richie Hebner. Hebner against Steve Rogers. The outside, ball 1. Richie Hebner, 172 home runs. It's going to be inside, ball 2. He'd like to get on first. You never know in this game. Hebner, and that's a swing and a miss. 2-1. He'll be to left field and foul. 2-2 with 2 outs. Out it again. Richie Hebner staying alive with 2 outs. And that'll be to third. The throw, and they get him, and that's going to be 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It is 2-0 Pirates over the Expos. Normally it's Olympic Stadium, but you got to take the stadium closest. And here are the Pirates here. That's going to be a strike. As it's the bottom of the 4th, and Andre Dawson. And 2 strikes. This is the 1-game wild card. Dawson again, he's going to foul it off. The 0-2 to Andre Dawson. High and inside, 1-2. Andre, I'll tell you what. It'll be 2-2. If he gets on, it'll be big because he'll get on with nobody out. The pitch. And it'll be fouled off, 2-2. The Hawk would like to get on. The pitch, and he strikes him out, 1 out. He didn't like that, but he got struck out. And it'll be 1 out. A great pitch. Tim Wallach. And Wallach is going to be down low, ball 1. So Wallach is 0 for 1 today. And that'll be a hard hit and a diving catch, but he can't come up with it. They throw to first, and he's safe. So big, and that'll be a base hit, and here's Gary Carter. So 1 on with 1 out, outside, ball 1. Remember, Gary struck out last time in the 2nd inning. Carter needs a base hit here. 1-0 with 1 out. 2-0 with 1 out. De Leon. And the pitch. And Carter will foul it back, 2-1. If Gary can get a base hit, that would be huge. Low, and it's ball 3. 3-1. The 3-1. It's ball 4, and he walks in. Gary Carter's on first. So the Montreal Expos And Brian Little now. Brian Little's 0 for 1. And that's going to be a strike. Brian Little 2 on with 1 out. Inside, 1-1, and it is just very nervous here for De Leon. 1-1 with an out at the bottom of the 4th. Inside, ball 2, 2-1. 2-0 Pirates. That's being threatened now. The pitch, and that'll be foul. That is being threatened now. It's 2-2 with 1 out, 2 on. 2-0 the pitch. Struck him out. It's going to be 2 outs. Again, it looked so easy in the first inning. The Pirates got 2 runs, and then all of a sudden it's like this. Chris Spire. And Spire 0 for 1 today, inside and a strike. The 0-1, and it's going to be fouled off. 0-2. The 0-2. Struck him out, and that ends the 4th. They're getting people on, and they just cannot get them in. We go to the 5th. The score, the Pirates 2 and the Expos nothing. They go to the top of the 5th. Here's Dale Barrow, 1 for 1. He singled in the 2nd inning. And Dale will foul that off. 0-1. As we begin the top of the 5th, the Pirates a 2-0 lead. They scored both in the top of the 1st inning. Berra, and it's 0-2. In the top of the 5th, Rogers fouled it off again. Can't get the oomph to get him out. Rogers. It's going to be a ball 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 5th inning. And a little looper. They pick it up, 1 out. Easy. They get it to Oliver. Flynn to Oliver. Flynn looking good there. And now here's Johnny Ray. 0 for 2. A line out and a ground out. Rogers again inside, a strike here. The 1983 replay of the playoffs. I look back on it, I have to do it again and be in Tampa Bay. The 2-0. And that'll be fouled off. Rogers, the 2-0. Struck him out. No. Yeah, he did. Struck him out. And that's going to be 2 outs, a 3rd strikeout for Rogers. Got him down low. And here's Lee Mazzilli. Lee is quick. He almost got on the 2nd time. It's inside, 1-0. The 83 Pirates, the Pirates here trying to win, and that's a base hit, maybe. No, line drive, he's out. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The score, Pittsburgh 2, Washington nothing. Flynn, Oliver, and Cromartie. Here's Flynn. 0 for 1, he struck out in the 3rd. De Leon still in. They're at the bottom of the 5th. And that's going to be a ball down low. 1-0 to Doug Flynn. We're underway the fifth, bottom of the fifth. Still 2-0 Pirates. Outside, it's going to be ball 2. 2-1. A strike here, it'll be 2-2. Oh, it's going to be 3 balls, 2 strikes. The Phillies are going to play the Braves. He walked them, and it's going to be ball 4. Man's on, Flynn's on, and there are no outs. And this could be big as De Leon and Al Oliver is 2 for 2. 2 for 2 for Oliver. 2 singles. De Leon gets a strike. Oliver looking good here. 0-1. He's 2 for 2 today, down low, 1-1. De Leon. That'll be a strike there, 1-2. De Leon can get the first out. That'll be hard hit and a base hit. Grounding second and going to third. It'll be first and third here with nobody out. Oliver is 3 for 3 with 3 singles. The bottom and it just one squeak fair. Look at this, just barely. And out of the reach of the glove, here's Warren Cromartie. He walked in the first inning. The Pirates, that's going to be ball 1. They're in a jam. De Leon is in a jam. You remember before he was in a jam and they gave up no runs. They threw to home and threw to first. It's going to be ball 2. The Expos would love to put up a 3 or more spot here and put the Pirates on their heels. The 2-0. A strike here, 2-1. De Leon. He's going for his 82nd pitch here in the bottom of the 5th. A strike there on the outside. It'll be 2-2. Warren Cromartie. 3-2. He could help himself. Tim Raines is on deck. I'm telling you, this is a huge pitch. A full count. No outs. Ball 4, and he goes to first, and the bases are loaded for Tim Raines. And here comes the pitching coach coming out. And he's talking to him, De Leon. And Tim Raines now. 1 for 2. He could break this thing open. The Pirates, they got to be careful. The bases loaded, nobody out, a huge jam. And that's ball 1 inside. The fans are loving every second of this. If they don't score, then there's going to be a huge momentum swing. The 1-0. High pop fly, and this is going to be deep, and it'll be caught 1 out. They throw to third. They're going to throw to third. Are they going to get him? No, the throw's away. It's 2-1. And they still got a man in sacrifice position. So Tim Raines gets the RBI. On a sac fly, Mazzilli threw it in. And here's Andre Dawson, who's 0 for 2. It'll be fouled off. 0-1. Pittsburgh 2, Washington 1. Bottom of the 5th, the 0-1 inside, a strike, 0-2. De Leon so big. The 0-2. Low, 1-2. They got the sacrifice on. A fly ball, and it could be tied. The 1-2. And it'll be 2-2. 2-2 to Dawson. Little bit fouled away. Already 91 pitches. 2-1, bottom of the fifth. The pitch here. Low, 3-2. They got Tim Wallach on deck. The 3-2. That'll be foul. He fouled it off near the bullpen. The 3-2 again to Andre Dawson. This is a big 3-2. Struck him out on ball 4, and he knew it. A big strikeout. De Leon's 9th strikeout. Look, it went away. And oh yeah, Andre Dawson, not what he wanted. And now Tim Wallach is 1 for 2. Tying run is on third. There's 2 outs, and that'll be a strike. Very big now. Little. It's going to be fair. They throw to first. He got him. I don't know how he did, but he got him. And the Expos have 1. And the Pirates have 2, though, at the end of the 5th. We go to the 6th now, and here's Bill Madlock. Madlock, an incredible play to end that inning. And top of the 6th. That'll be a strike. Steve Rogers now. It's 2-1. And a strike again. Madlock winning a championship with the 79 Pirates. Now the outside ball 1. Steve Rogers. He wants to go the full way if he can. Now be outside ball 2, 2-2. Top of the 6th inning. And Bill Madlock, who's 1 for 2 today. High to left field. And nearing the bullpen, it'll hit the ground. Pittsburgh 2, the Expos 1. Montreal. The pitch. And that'll be to left field and hook foul. Bill Madlock, the 2-2 with nobody out. A bad ball hitter, and Madlock, it'll hit the ground, a base hit. Madlock will get on first. The Pirates are the road team here, and Madlock's liking it. Billy Madlock. And here's Tony Pena. 1 for 2 today. And that's going to be outside ball 1. He has a double, an RBI, and he scored an own run. He scored a run. They throw back, they don't get him. Runner on first with nobody out. Pena's 1 for 2 today. That's going to be a base hit, maybe. They run over, and he makes a catch here. Madlock will stay on first. And it's going to be 1 out. What a catch by Andre Dawson. A big save there, and here's Mike Easler. Easler is 1 for 2 today. 2-1 here in the top of the 6th. And that's going to be low 1-0. Well, Mike Easler batting 5th. 81 pitches for Steve Rogers. That'll be high to left field. And underneath, and he makes the catcher's 2 outs. Madlock goes back to first here in the NL Wildcard game. The Expos have had the bases loaded twice and only got 1 run out of it. That was it. And that'll hunt him. And that'll be a strike to Dave Parker. Parker's 0 for 2 today. A swing and a miss here. Quickly 0-2 with 2 outs. The 2-strike pitch. Low, and it gets away. And Madlock will go to second. Oh, he's upset. Madlock, that's going to be a wild pitch. And Madlock is on second, so now a base hit could be trouble. The 1-2. Struck him out. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The score, the Pirates 2 and the Expos 1. Here's Gary Carter. Gary Carter walked in the 4th inning. And Carter, that's going to be a strike. In the bullpen is Rod Scurry and Manny Sarmiento. Rod Scurry and Manny Sarmiento are in the bullpen. And that'll be it to Madlock. He'll go to first, 1 out. Well, Gary Carter, they're starting to run out of chances. Here's Brian Little. He's 0 for 2 today. De Leon's going over 100 pitches. And that's going to be fouled off right into the Expos bullpen. The Pirates in a wild card game here in Montreal. The winner gets a 7-game series against the Dodgers. The 0-2 with an out. And fouled it off again. The Pirates have... Oh, and it hit him, and he goes to first. It hit him, and he goes to first. Look, and it goes away. It's Little right in the rear end. And he didn't like that, and here comes Spire again. He's 0 for 2. He struck out twice. He didn't like that last strikeout call. So 1 on with 1 out. And De Leon has 102 pitches. That'll be a ball inside. De Leon is struggling. He is. Almost 40% of his pitches have been balls, only 60% strikes. And it'll be 2-0. I want him to settle down. It's 2-0. If he walks him, we might see a new pitcher. That'll be a strike. Spire is 0 for 2 today, batting 8th, 1 out. The pitch inside. It's going to be ball again. It'll be 3-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Doug Flynn on deck. The pitch, and that's going to be to right field, and it is. Will it hit the ground? Yes, it will. It's going to be a base hit, and Doug Flynn will come up. A big base hit to right field. And look at that, it hit. He didn't go after it, and Doug Flynn again, he's 0 for 1. There's 2 on, bottom of the 6th. Low ball 1. The fans here are going nuts, they can smell it. 1-0 with one out, bottom of the sixth. And too low, it's 2-0. Big for Flynn, and he's winning this battle so far. De Leon's got to get this one right in the middle. It's 3-0. 3-0. And this is really, really big. The 3-0. There's the strike. 3-1 now to Doug Flynn, who's 0 for 1 today. The 112th pitch. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded again. And there's one out, and they just can't get anybody in. A base hit, and Montreal could have a lead and go on to the next round, really. And they got a new pitcher coming in, Al Oliver. And here come the Pirates now. De Leon, that's it for him. Here comes Montreal. This is their big chance. It is 2-1 Pirates, but Montreal very big. Alfonso Pulido. Pulido will come in. And Pulido will come in for the Pirates. And here's Al Oliver's 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. Bases are loaded. Bottom of the sixth. The pitch, that's going to be a strike right on the corner. Oh, so big. The 0-1. High pop fly. It's short, shallow. They're going to throw home. They're coming home. It's thrown away, and it's 2-2. They threw it away. Oh, they had him dead to rights. 2. And Easler threw it away. And there are 2 on now with 2 outs. Here's Warren Cromartie, walked twice. They needed to do what he did. 2 outs. They've had the bases loaded 3 times, and they've scored 2 runs. The 1-0. Pulido, and it's 1-1. Two and 1. And that'll be fouled away. It's now 2-2. Down to their last strike. Bottom of the sixth. The 2-2. High pop fly to right. And that's a catch by the right fielder, Dave Parker. 3 times they loaded the bases. They only got 2 runs. 2-2. Well, that'll be the story of the Montreal Expos if they lose. Here's Jason Thompson. The Pirates had 2 runs in the top of the first inning and haven't scored since. Rogers is approaching 100. He's at 86. He might get 100 here, and that'll be fouled off. Now it is tied, so we're going to have to see another run. That'll be a short bouncer. Second to first, 1 out. 1 out, top of the 7th. And that's Flynn, and if you take a look at that, that's big. Richie Hebner will be up. He's 1 for 2. He's batting 8th in the lineup. Rogers has been good ever since, like the second inning. Right back to Rogers, and it's 2 outs. That's exactly what they needed, and now here's Dale Berra. 1 for 2. He singled in his second inning. You notice the Pirates haven't done anything since then. Swing and a miss there, 0-1. Rogers has pitched a great game since the Pirates jumped on him in the first inning. Bounced off the plate. The 1-1. Little chopper, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rogers with 92 pitches. The 1-2. And inside it'll be 2-2. Dale Berra struck him out, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. The Expos are doing a great job here. It's 2-2. Tim Raines, 1 for 2, a single and an RBI. Toledo, the pitcher. And Raines fouls it off. So Tim Raines here in the 3rd. That'll be a little grounder. They pick it up, throw to first, 1 out. I'm wondering if here's Andre Dawson now. And I want to make sure it is broadcast. Here we go. And making sure the cameras, yep, everything's broadcast. That's good there. So here we go. Andre Dawson. Dawson's going to foul this off here in the bottom of the 7th. Post-game show will be after this. Toledo fouled it off again. It'll be 0-2. 1 out, 0-2 to Dawson, who's 0 for 3, and Dawson will pop this up to center field and make the catch, 2 outs. So the Pirates went down quickly, and the Expos went down quickly, and they're going down quickly, and here's Tim Wallach. Wallach in the bottom of the 7th, that's going to be ball 1. Alfonso Pulido inside, ball 2. Well, Tim Wallach. That'll be a hit right field, and it hits the ground, a single for Wallach. Tim Wallach will get on first with 2 outs. The Expos then win. They play the Dodgers, and here's Gary Carter. Carter's 0 for 2. Carter high pop fly. This will be right, deep, and making the catch is Dave Parker. At the end of 7, it's 2-2. Ray Mazzilli and Madlock. Randy Lurch, 6'5", 190, age 28. And here's Johnny Ray, who's 0 for 3. He'll come up. Here in the 8th. And Randy now for the Expos. That'll be a strike to Johnny Ray. Randy Lurch. The Expos will play in Tampa Bay if they win this game. But they're going to play at the Dodgers. And that'll be big, the 0-2 and down low. They didn't like that. It'll be 1-2. It was low, though. And that'll be a hard shot. And a diving catch for 1 out. Tim Raines in left field. Watch this. Timmy Raines. You got it. And that'll be 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Lee Mazzilli, who's 1 for 3. That's going to be inside, ball 1. The Pirates haven't got a lot of things going since at least the fourth inning. Since the first, they haven't got a run. Without that first inning, it would be 2-0. Tom Dixon and Dan Schatzeder are in the bullpen. Randy Lurch. The 2-0, that's going to be a strike. If Mazzilli can get on, it might be a little trouble. The 2-1. And that'll be fouled off. 2-2. 2-2 to Lee Mazzilli. High pop fly. This will be catcher. And he got it. 2 outs. Steve Rogers went 7 innings, gave up 7 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs. Struck out 5, walked nothing through 94 pitches. And that was big for Steve Rogers. You can see he's looking on. And here's Bill Madlock. And a strike here. Bill Madlock is 2 for 3, a double and a single. The 0-1. That'll be a hit and a base hit. Madlock to first. So Madlock will get on first. He's quick. And a big hit. That was huge. Here is Tony Pena. Here in the top of the 8th. Pena. Inside, ball 1. 2 outs. Madlock on first. Randy Lurch. And they call it a strike. That's inside. 1-1 for the Expos. That'll be straight up the middle and a base hit. Madlock will stop at second. And a base hit might score the Pirates. And that would be big here in the wild card game. Tony Pena, look at this. Right up the middle. Now Mike Easler's 1 for 3. 2 outs, 2 on, 8th inning. And that's going to be a ball inside. Easler had a double and an RBI. He's 1 for 3 today. It is so big here. So huge. And that's going to be a ball again. 2-0 to Easler. Randy Lurch. Easler hits it high. 2 outs to left field and easily caught. And that's going to be a little bit of a scare from the Pirates. They still haven't loaded the bases. Little Spire and Flynn will come up. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Brian Little, he was hit by a pitch. He scored a run. But he's 0 for 2 other than that. And here's Polito. His 3rd inning in. And it's low ball 1. Here in, well, the Metrodome, it should be Tampa Bay. If they win this game, we'll put them in Tampa Bay as their home field because it's got to be a dome. You can't play outdoors. You got to play in a place like Olympic Stadium. It's got to be depressing. The 1-1, a strike. To Brian Little, and here's Polito. Bottom of the 8th, the 1-2. High pop fly. And running over and making the catch. 1 out. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Mazzilli making the catch. And now here's Chris Spire, the DH. 2-2, bottom of the 8th, the wild card. Polito. And that'll be a ball one. The 1-0. It'll be 2-0. Bottom of the 8th, the 2-0 with 1 out. That's a strike. Polito now. It'll be 2-1 with 1 out. That'll be fouled off. We go to extra innings. I believe we got the runner on second rule. Or else we could be here all night. Which means it is advantage Montreal. Doug Flynn is on deck, the 3-2. That'll be quickly second to first. And they get the out. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. And here's Doug Flynn. He walked twice. He's 0 for 1. He scored a run. Polito. And that's going to be a strike. Flynn ending the lineup here. He's batting 9th. Flynn. Second to first. We go to the 9th inning. I'll tell you what, this can't be closer. It's 2-2. Three times the Nationals have had that bases loaded. Here's Dave Parker. He struck out in the 6th at top of the 9th inning. So Parker now. And that'll be a ball. It goes away 1-0. Three times the Expos had the bases loaded. That'll be second to first, 1 out. And here's Jason Thompson. He is 0 for 3 today. Lurch, and that's a strike. In the bullpen, you have Rick Grappenthin and Tom Dixon. The Montreal Expos. And that'll be a shot. This will be short to first. They get the out, 2 out. This game has been going on like spoonness, really, for Montreal. Even though it's in the back of our head, and there's a pinch hitter, Lee Lacy. And even though it's in the back of our head, anyone can hit a solo shot. It just hasn't occurred. And Lacy, and that's a base hit. No, it's picked up and thrown, and they get the out. If Montreal scores, they play the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the 9th. So here's Hal Oliver, 3 for 3. 3 singles and an RBI. If they score, then they go on to the next round. And there's a strike down low. In the bullpen is Rubber Band Man and Manny Sarmiento. Cacolve is in there. He might have to come in the 10th inning. And that's going to bounce 1-1. He's going to hope that Polito takes a little bit of time or gets out of this inning. That'll curve to right field. It'll hit the gap. Yes, it will. Oliver will go around first. He goes around second. They're going to throw it in. Is he going to try for third? They throw it to third. He's going to be safe. It's a triple. It's a triple. And the Expos are 90 feet away from winning this game. Oh, my. A triple by Al Oliver. Unbelievable. And now if they don't get it in, a sac fly wins it. Warren Cromartie. And ball 1. 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Al Oliver is 4 for 4. Easily the MVP. Easy. The bottom of the ninth, they're 90 feet away. They need a strikeout if you're the Pirates. That's a shot and a base hit, and they're going to win the wild card game 3-2. They've won it, and they all come out and celebrate. They won 3-2, and the Expos have won the wild card round. 3-2, they win. The first two batters get on. Unbelievable. And Polino in his fourth inning, and that's it. They left him out too much. And they win, and you can see the elation here. The Expos win the wild card game. 3-2 the Expos win, and the Expos will take on the Dodgers. Well, the Pirates, I think, had 3 hits since the second inning. Unbelievable. That was a great ending. Al Oliver 4 for 4, a triple, an RBI, 3 singles. Win is Randy Lurch, loss is Alfonso Pulido, and that's it. And you take a look here. The highlight reel. The replay vault. The RBIs in this game. So here we go. The RBIs, we look back here. This is the double to left for Tony Pena. And Pena, the double, this will be to left. And this made it 1-0. Oh, that was big. And then you go to the next one. This is Easler, who doubled to center field. And it made it 2-0, and it was the top of the first. And you thought that that was going to be a huge Pirate rally here. But then the sacrifice fly. And this was big, the sacrifice. And they would have got him, but the throw was off. No, that was the next one. So it was safe there, and this is the one. The sacrifice fly to left field. Al Oliver, he got it, and then they throw home. And see, it was off. They had him dead to rights there, but no. And that was 2-2, and then the winning hit. That was it, and a base hit. They were playing in, and they came home and they won the game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They win the game 3-2. The box score for the Pirates, Bill Madlock went 3 for 4. He was the only one. He had a few donuts up there, but Matlock was down there. He batted. Who batted for Hebner? Lee Lacy batted for Richie Hebner. Hebner was 1 for 3. Lacy 0 for 1, and the Montreal Expos will move on. Pulido loses. And De Leon, they don't even get an out in the 9th inning. That was big there. For the Washington Nationals, Al Oliver 4 for 4 with an RBI. And a lot of other people had hits. 1 triple by Oliver. 3 singles. 4 for 4. And Rogers, Lurch gets the win. He only went 2 innings. But Rogers wins 7. And there we go. The Montreal Expos. The Expos move on. So here are the pitchers right here. There's De Leon. And here's Polito. For the Nationals, here's Lurch. Here's Rogers first. And here's Lurch. And here are the batters. And now for the Pirates. Pirates took 50 pitches. And the Expos took 83. Nine struck out for the Expos. 5 struck out for the Pirates. 145 pitches that the Expos faced, 116 the Pirates. My goodness. You see in the 9th inning, Oliver tripled to right and Cromartie won the game. 5 pitches. That's it. So now what we'll do is we'll take a look at the next round, and we'll have every game in the next round. It should be good. It should be really good. As it'll be the Expos and the Dodgers. As you take a look, it'll be Atlanta and Philadelphia, very good. The Expos and the Dodgers, that should be a good one. Detroit and Baltimore, a very heavy series there. And Toronto and the White Sox. Toronto a big underdog against the Chicago White Sox. And they have a chance to go to the ALCS. But the divisional series there, that's huge. So that's going to be it there. Nobody on the injured list there, and that's it. That is it. So now we're going to just save the game, and that'll be it. So easy there, and the final again, 3-2. The final score 3-2. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.